Cracker Barrel just tried to modernize their iconic logo. And then the internet exploded. They stripped away the illustration, simplified typography, and even removed the character that made the brand memorable. And then they reversed it. Why? Because they forgot one of the most important rules of branding. Design isn't just what you see, it's what people feel. Hi, I'm Ilya, creative director of C&V, where aesthetic strategy isn't just design. It's your brand's legacy, magnetism, and future, all wrapped into one. We're unpacking this brand story because Cracker Barrel's refresh is a master class in how history, culture, and design collide. Growing up as a military kid, those multi-state road trips always included a Cracker Barrel stop. The triangle peg games, the rock candy, and that feeling of stepping into something larger than I was at the time was all part of the hour-long wait to get a table. So here's the truth. Cracker Barrel is more than biscuits and rocking chairs. It's Southern Americana, layered with the weight of history, segregation, civil rights, and nostalgia. Erasing visuals doesn't erase the story. It just hides it. It hides the emotional connection, the texture, the rituals. All of that lives layered deep in the logo, whether we acknowledge it or not. The new logo was a flowing CB monogram, a simplified geometric barrel with the wordmark Cracker Barrel laid inside of it, and yellow plaid. It's stripped of the old country store text and the iconic Uncle Herschel illustration. Yes, it's clean, but in losing the illustration, the brand lost the character that made it feel connected, regional, and tactile. It's a mark that works technically, but it no longer moves anyone emotionally. As a designer who deeply believes in the form equals function principle, I get why simplification matters in a digital-first world. The typography flows. It's beautiful. The CB monogram scales beautifully. It looks great on a pencil eraser. It looks great on a billboard. It looks great on the side of the building or the front of the building. It looks great as the internet icon at the top of your browser. And the yellow plaid nods at heritage. On paper, this was a smart design move. But design isn't just about visual clarity. It's about emotional truth, too. Strip away texture, memory, and context, and all you have is a mark that works technically. But it's hollow, functional, and forgettable. The internet noticed. The backlash was louder than any of the grills sizzling in the kitchen. Customers called it generic, soulless, depressing. And social media went wild. Political voices called it woke. And Donald Trump labeled it a $1 billion mistake. I looked that up. Within days, Cracker Barrel reversed their rebrand after their stock tumbled nearly 12%, wiping out close to 100 million. It rebounded after the announcement, about 6%. And then fans flooded comment threads. Good, let that man sit by his barrel. He ain't bothering anybody, lol. The new logo was bland and unappealing. Whoever had the idea to change the logo to make people talk about Cracker Barrel again needs a raise. This wasn't just design critique. It became a cultural, emotional, and political conversation, all because the brand didn't explain the why behind their choices. This is where legacy brands often stumble, rewriting identity without acknowledging story. Aesthetic strategy is never about erasure. It's about evolution with depth. Cracker Barrel had the chance to reintroduce itself with honesty. This is who we were, and this is where we're going. Instead, the redesign felt like a sanitize and dash, especially when they didn't explain the why. And the silence is the real branding failure. By not leading with narrative, they left too much blank space, and people filled it with backlash. For visionary women building brands that scale with their vision, this is your reminder. If your brand refresh erases your story, or worse, your discomfort, you've lost your most powerful invitation. Ask yourself, am I simplifying or am I erasing? Is my aesthetic honoring complexity or hiding it? When people look at my brand, do they resonate or do they just scroll? Because when your aesthetic strategy holds space for both your history and your vision, it doesn't just look good, it holds you up. So let me know. Do you think Cracker Barrel got this wrong? Or does bringing back tradition signal the better brand move? I'm curious to know. Drop your take in the comments because this conversation matters. And if you're ready to build visuals that don't erase and that scale your legacy, I'll see you in the next video.